Hey there, my name's Beth, and today I'm going to be doing a book review for This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. Today is day 3 of VEDA, and I'm actually sticking with it so far. It is like 9 p.m., so this video will probably be up around 10, but still counts because it's still August 3rd. So, yeah. But I'm going to be talking about This Savage Song. I'm going to try to keep this video as spoiler-free as possible, just because I don't know how many people have actually read this so far. This book came out mid-July, so it's only been out a few weeks, but yes, I finished this book in one day, and it took me like all day, but I finished it in one single day, which is great because I haven't read a book in 4 months. And yeah, so this is a really good book, I think, that kind of got me back into wanting to read. And I half listened to this as an audiobook, and then I read the physical book. Like in between, I was just like organizing and stuff, so I figured I would have the audiobook to listen to, and then while taking a break I was reading the physical copy. So yes, I loved this book. It was very, very interesting, very fast-paced. It is about monsters and humans, and our book follows two main characters, and one really interesting thing about this book is that there is no love story in it. There is no like romance. I mean, like, there's like adults who are married and stuff, but the two main characters do not form a love relationship. This story focuses mainly on friendship, and the friendship between Kate Harker and August Finn. Yes, so August Finn is a monster, and Kate Harker is a girl human who is the daughter of one of the main people in the town who is very anti-monster. So, yeah, it's very fast-paced. I flew through it, I mean, in one day, but to me that's flying through it, and it was just so good. I'm not giving too much story away because this book is you go into it without knowing a lot, and yeah. So first off, generally books about monsters are not something I would be drawn to, but I really enjoyed Victoria Schwab's The Archived and The Unbound, and I have read about 50 pages of Vicious, and I've really enjoyed that as well. So I know I really like her writing, and this book was no different. Amazing writing. The writing is so good. The characters are so well developed. They're very like individual in their own way, but they also connect really well. And without that romance there, it's definitely, you have to keep the characters like strong characters by themselves. So yeah, I really liked how actually this book didn't have a romance. I found it was really like unique and different to what most YA books are. This, I believe, is actually this is actually a YA book. So Victoria Schwab writes YA, but she also writes adult books. So as a young adult book, this is really unique to see, and the whole time I was reading and listening to it, I was waiting for the romance to start, and I've even heard beforehand that there is no romance, but it was just very like, okay, when's it coming? Because the two main characters are a male and a female, and generally that means there's gonna be one, but I'm really glad there isn't. So this is the first book in a series of some form. I don't know how many books, but the end of the book definitely builds up perfectly for a sequel, and it very gripping, very well written. Characters are amazing. The storyline is very intense and very just like draws you in. And yeah, I loved this book. I'm trying to keep this as spoiler free as possible, and I can't really say a lot without spoiling, I feel. But yes. So it's about monsters. It's Victoria Schwab. She's awesome. This book is awesome. I highly recommend it. And I don't really know what else to say. This is like the lamest book review ever. But yes. So if you have read it, let me know what you thought in the comments below. Again, please try to keep this as spoiler free down there as possible, just because I don't want to ruin this book for anyone who has not read it. And yeah, so until tomorrow with a new video, have a great day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you then. So bye.